What's going on, y'all? You know, it's Tokyo Ishpos TV, and I'm back with another one. And you know, I'm at these niggas' neck like necklace, and I'm going up like helium. You feel me? Before I jump right in this video, make sure I hit that like and make sure I hit that subscription button. Now, let me jump right in. So, I was watching the Andrade fight and the Liam fight. You feel me? I was watching that fight. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie, like, it was a great fight. It was a good fight. You feel me? Like, I felt like I expected more out of Andre. I feel like Andre should have went in there and dominated him more. He came out strong. You feel me? You feel me? But Liam, he was a good opponent. He came in there. You feel me? He came in there determined. He came in there. He wasn't gonna get knocked out. You feel me? He took a lot of punches. You feel me? But I felt like Demetrius Andre should have. He should have got rid of him, but he didn't. I feel like Demetrius Andre was probably like, he got hurt in the ninth round and he was a little bit winded. You feel me? So, but that being said, I don't think Demetrius Andre can beat Canelo Alvarez with that performance. I don't think he could beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't think he got a chance in hell of beating Canelo Alvarez. I feel like Canelo Alvarez is probably too skilled. He got his IQ is out this motherfucking roof. He's very strong. His defense is up there. You feel me? So, like, it would be a very tough fight for Boo Boo Andre to sit here and stand in front of a Canelo Alvarez. I don't think he could beat Canelo. You feel me? So, with that being said, now, you feel me? Now, I don't feel like Boo Boo could beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't think Canelo Alvarez fans feel like Boo Boo could beat Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? Now, what do y'all think Canelo Alvarez think now? You feel me? And hear me out for a second. So, imagine if what's his name? Virgil Ortiz had the belt. You feel me? Had the belt, you feel me? And he calling out Terrence Crawford. He calling Terrence Crawford a bitch. He like, yo, you a bitch. You feel me? And I could knock you out. You feel me? And he got the belt. And he's calling out Terrence Crawford. He's calling out Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford don't got no belt, right? You feel me? This is just an example. You feel me? Hypothetical. You feel me? And he's calling out Terrence Crawford. He like, yo, I could beat you. You feel me? I will knock you out. And he got the belt. And he's giving Terrence Crawford the opportunity to beat him and take that belt. And Terrence Crawford looked at Virgil Ortiz and he tell Virgil Ortiz, yo, I don't want to fight you, bro. I don't want to earn this opportunity. I don't want to take your belt because your style is just a little too boring for me. You feel me? Like, would y'all think that Terrence Crawford is afraid of him? What would y'all think? What would come to y'all mind if y'all hear, if somebody come to you, if somebody saying to you, yo, I want to fight you. You mad, pussy nigga. You not. I'll slap the shit out of you. You feel me? And I put up $1 million. And the nigga take out the $1 million. You feel me? You know the $1 million is there. And the nigga like, I bet you $1 million that you can't beat me, nigga. You feel me? And you're a pussy. I will knock you out. And you look at the nigga and you say, yo, nah, I don't want to fight you, bro. I don't need that $1 million. You feel me? I don't want you too boring for me, my nigga. I don't want to. How would you look at that individual? Just hear me out. How would y'all look at that individual? Would y'all look at him like, yo, you feel me? He got a heart. He got pride. Like, I've been around a lot of Mexicans, and what I can say about Mexicans, y'all very hardworking. You feel me? Because most of Canelo fans is Mexicans. I'm not even trying to be stereotypical. It's just the facts. It's just real. You feel me? Y'all got heart. Y'all hardworking. Y'all got a lot of pride. And y'all got a lot of integrity. You feel me? I know a lot of Mexicans. You feel me? I've been around a lot of them. You feel me? I've been around the most dangerous Mexicans, niggas. I've been around MS-13s. I've been around the Latin Kings. I've been around the Pacquiao. I've been around mad Mexican niggas. You feel me? And every single one of them that I know got hurt. And they don't take no disrespect from nobody. You feel me? So, if a nigga is sitting here calling you a bitch, you feel me? And saying, yo, You a bitch, nigga, and I give you $5 million. I give you $10 million if you beat me. You feel me? And you look at the nigga and you say, nah, bro, I don't want that $1 million. I'm not gonna fight you. What are you gonna look at the nigga as that said that? How you gonna look at me if I say that to the nigga? You gonna look at me as you gonna look at me as a nigga that got pride, or you gonna look at me as a nigga that's scared? Just hear me out for a minute. Feel me? That's what I talk to you about. You feel me? That's what I want to talk to you about. Cause I see a lot of people is saying, yo, Demetrius Andrade is not ready to fight Canelo. What does Canelo Alvarez think though? What does he think, bro? It don't matter what we think. What does Canelo Alvarez think? You think Canelo Alvarez feel the same way that we feel? Couldn't be, bro. Couldn't be. Because if he did feel the way that we feel, he would have fought Demetrius Andrade. He would have been for them. Now let's use y'all logics now. This is y'all logics right here. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez only fight top fighters. He fight top contenders. You feel me? He fought Callum Smith. Callum Smith is a world champion. You feel me? Callum Smith wasn't calling Canelo out like how Andrade was calling Canelo out. Andrade held the belt. Canelo didn't have a belt at the time. He didn't have the belt at the time. And the nigga is saying, I will give you this opportunity to take this belt from me. I feel like you're a bitch and you don't want to fight me. You feel me? And Canelo Alvarez did not fight him. You feel me? But Canelo Alvarez is willing to fight somebody else that people think that you're gonna beat, but you're not willing to fight the other person that people think is gonna be a 50-50 fight. You feel me? That's holding a belt that is more known. You feel me? You're willing to fight the less known opponent, the opponent that everybody thinks they're gonna beat, but you're not willing to fight the opponent that people think is gonna be a 50-50 split. That you're gonna gain more of fighting. You feel me? How would y'all look at me? Or look at Terrence Crawford if he was doing that? You feel me? That's all I want to ask y'all, bro. And y'all really gotta be real. Like it's got nothing to do with bias, bro. It's just the truth. Y'all can't just sit here and deny certain things, bro. Y'all gotta admit certain things. Don't say I'm biased. I just gave y'all a perfect example, bro. Demetrius Andrade was holding the title. He was calling out Canelo Alvarez. Everybody feel like it's going to be a 50-50 fight. But the Canelo Alvarez fans, they feel like Canelo Alvarez would destroy Demetrius Andrade. You feel me? I feel like Canelo Alvarez will beat Demetrius Andrade. You feel me? Like, most people feel like it's going to be a 50-50 fight. You feel me? But all the Canelo Alvarez fans feel like he would destroy Demetrius Andrade. So why hasn't Canelo Alvarez stepped in the ring with this nigga? And this nigga's undefeated. And he got a belt. Callum Smith wasn't undefeated. You feel me? But he held a belt. You feel me? So why would he go that route and go fight the Callum Smith that wasn't undefeated, that was holding the belt, and not go fight the other nigga that was undefeated, that's holding the belt, that was calling him a bitch, that was calling him out? Isn't that like a little red flag for y'all? For y'all to just sit here and just look at him a little. Y'all don't look at him a little weird about that? Y'all don't look at him weird? Y'all feel like the nigga that was holding a belt did not deserve to fight Canelo Alvarez? The nigga that was holding a belt. So y'all don't feel like Canelo Alvarez should go and take that nigga belt? That y'all feel that Canelo can take his belt whenever he wants to? But Canelo Alvarez won't, and he's calling him a bitch. Like I want y'all to comment. You feel me? I want y'all to comment. All the Canelo fans, I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to have a real conversation with me. You feel me? I'm not being biased about nothing. Like I just said, Demetrius Andrade, I don't think he could beat Canelo Alvarez. So I want y'all to explain the logics behind Canelo Alvarez not fighting Demetrius Andrade. If a lot of people feel like Canelo Alvarez can beat Demetrius Andrade, I want to know the logic behind it. You feel me? If everybody feels that way, I want to know the logic behind it. It can't be a race thing. I don't feel like Canelo Alvarez just don't want to fight black fighters because he don't want them to be paid. That can't be it. I'm not gonna sit here and go that extreme. I don't wanna think that way about Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? I don't wanna think that way about him. You feel me? Like I would like to think that he probably just feel like Demetrius Andrade is not ready. I would like to think that. I would like to think that about Canelo, that he feel like he's not ready. You feel me? That's what I would like to think. You feel me? I don't want to think that way about Canelo Alvarez. I don't want to think that Canelo Alvarez is either don't want to fight black fighters because he don't want them to get paid, or he don't want to fight black fighters because he's afraid of them. I don't want to think that way about Canelo Alvarez. So I'm just gonna say he don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade because he think he's not ready. But Demetrius Andrade is older now. He's older than Canelo, and he has a belt. And he's undefeated, and he's calling Canelo a bitch. So what's the reason why Canelo won't fight him? I want y'all to tell me right now. Tell me the reason why. Yeah, I can't say Demetrius Andrade don't deserve to fight him because Demetrius Andrade is holding a belt. So I want to know what's the reason why Canelo Alvarez don't want to fight him. Like I said, I don't want to think it's because he don't want to fight black fighters. He don't want black fighters to get paid, or he's afraid of black fighters. Because like I said, I look at Mexicans that have a lot of pride, and they're not afraid of nobody, and they're very hardworking. You feel me? And they're very ambitious. So I would assume that they will want great things, and they will want to do better for themselves and their family. So I want to know. So I want to know what's the reason why he won't fight Demetrius Andrade. If that is a great opportunity, if the nigga's been calling you a bitch, you could say when you could beat this nigga, and that would be great for you. You feel me? As a man, that the nigga been calling you a bitch. I want to know why. Y'all could like, y'all could comment, y'all could share this video. You feel me? Please comment, cause I want to have a fans with Canelo. I want to have a conversation with Canelo fans. Peace. I'm out.